Hi, it's Denise here, howtostayfitover50.com, talking about hysterectomies and menopause and all that wonderful stuff that we women get to deal with. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You can also find me howtostayfitover50.com and healthy travel at denisesanger.com. So let's get into it. Mood swings and crying after the hysterectomy. I don't think many of us really think about what we're putting our bodies through. So let's take a step back on that. When you have a hysterectomy, you're literally removing a part of what makes you a woman. And there are going to be physical and emotional side effects to doing that. There's no other way to describe it. Especially when we talk about removing our ovaries, and in my case, I had everything removed. I was including my cervix, and I've been reading a lot of comments, and I know many women like me did have complete, very invasive hysterectomies. Not all of us are able to have a laparoscopic procedure. I wasn't, because my uterus was so enlarged with fibroid tumors and cysts. There was just no way they were able to pull it out through my vagina. Okay, so I did have a complete, very invasive hysterectomy from hip to hip. No matter which way you had your hysterectomy, facts are the same. You no longer have your uterus. Many women do experience the blues, and not so much depression, but feeling a little bit down after a hysterectomy, and that is normal. However, if it continues for a long period of time, you do need to get in contact with your doctor and talk to him or her about that. I don't know why we are so afraid to talk to our doctors. Yes, they might want to rush you through, especially in this craziness we have going on right now in the year 2020 when I'm recording this. But it is also your responsibility to say, hey, I have some questions and I want to talk to you about those. If I knew then what I know now, after not only experiencing a hysterectomy and menopause, but I would have really had some serious questions for my doctor. But like I said in previous videos, I lucked out in that I had some pretty amazing nurses that were with me in pre-op, through the surgery, and after surgery that answered questions. One specifically was significantly younger than I was, that had a hysterectomy, and she was telling about how amazing she felt since she had it. But let's back it up. Will you possibly have the blues after your hysterectomy? Yeah, of course, you might. Again, I don't think there's no other way to put it. We are giving up. We're having something removed that makes us a big part of being a woman. When everything is in your body for a reason. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, you can have your tonsils taken out, but those tonsils were put there for a reason. The human body is so flippin' amazing in how it operates. But there are consequences, or maybe not consequences, but there are issues that can arise when you have a body part removed. And you could experience the blues, like I said. Think about it this way. I remember after I had my firstborn, your hormones are all out of whack. And I had somebody with me the whole time, my mother, my husband, and then everybody went back to work. And I was left by myself with this baby. And all of a sudden, after the door closed, when my husband went to work, woo, and I'm not a crier. So it was my hormones were out of whack from childbirth. It's a very similar thing after a hysterectomy, especially if you have your ovaries removed. Your ovaries and helps keep everything, your hormones, in balance throughout your body. So there will be possibly physical effects, including the blues or crying, and your emotions out of whack. Be kind to yourself. The best thing you can do is get up and take a walk. For me, whenever I'm feeling like I've got the weight of the world on my shoulders, I go outside. I hike, I kayak, I simply walk around the backyard if I'm not going anywhere. Just being outside in nature is so healing and soothing. Yoga. I cannot recommend yoga enough, especially the yoga that I teach, gentle flow. Everything moves slowly and you're very focused on your breathing. It takes you out of that cycle that you can get into in your head because you're focusing on something else. I hope that makes sense. Take a walk, focus on your breathing. You can join me online. I teach online fitness classes specifically designed for women over 50. And be kind to yourself. Best thing you can do every morning is to think of 3 things you're grateful for and then look in that mirror and smile. Alrighty? Hang in there. I promise you it will get better. I am now 6 years post-op from a complete hysterectomy. Yes, I'm struggling with my weight, but I feel amazing. So sometimes take a step back from that little number on the scale and just scan your body. How do you feel? Feel sexy and amazing in the skin you're in right now. Everything else will fall into place after that. All right. Watch for my next video, be coming soon. Again, you can find me howtostayfitover50.com with Denise. For those that are traveling after 50, denisesanger.com. You can find me on Instagram, Stay Fit Over 50 with Denise, and also on Facebook, How to Stay Healthy and Fit Over 50 with Denise, something like that. But you can find me, denisesanger@gmail.com. Have an amazing rest of your day whenever you're listening to this, and hang in there. It gets better. I promise you it gets better. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for the next update. Chat with you soon.